Sarah, will you tell us all a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely.
Because you'll do it better than me.
What do you want to know? I am a vocalist. I also strongly identify as an improviser. So really interested in the opportunity to get to do a solo vocal show for all of you. So thanks for coming and being such a ready and willing audience. I sing many kinds of genres. You'll hear some of that this evening, and I believe that this is a time especially that we need to be singing together, that singing can change the world if we do it often enough and with love in our hearts and all that kind of thing. I was actually played with Dean McGraw on Thursday night. We were downtown in PV Plaza singing during the Gala Chorus Festival, Gay and Lesbian Alliance Chorus Festival. And so we were followed by a group, a choir from Mexico, and I learned the horrible fact, which I did not know, that Mexico is second on the list of countries that kill LGBTQ people, after Brazil, which is number one. And so just, really getting to sing together and have all these people in this choir in the audience, outdoors in downtown, and just, it was a really nice moment to get to sing together. So maybe we'll sing together, maybe we won't, but I believe in singing is the shorter way to say that. And so I brought it's called The Boss. I brought The Boss, and it's called The Boss because really it's in charge. I just do what it allows me to do. And so I'm going to work with the machine some, but I thought I'd start not with the machine, and maybe not even with amplification, since it's just to get a sense of what the room sounds like. So this is a song, I can't remember who was in the trio. I believe Lucinda Williams is the singer-songwriter, but a trio, her and two male voices, and their names are not coming to me. So if you recognize it, feel free to share with the group, because I think we're going to have a casual and friendly evening. I've gone running from the devil, times I've been down his path. I've seen the flight of the dove and stumbled my way back. Miles and miles of interstate, nights not meant to last. I can take this road all the way to Tulsa. Can I stop my longing for you? They say a simple life's the best, but you would never know the way we complicate this world. The lion's king, the lamb lies low. And all I wanted was your love, the taste of your sweet kiss. That river may flow deep and wide, I could change and do a whole entirely a cappella evening, but well, I'll accompany myself a little bit with this machine. Hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey. Hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey. Hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey. Hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey dum, hey. Hey raise my voice for justice. I 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 raise my voice for justice. I'm gonna 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 raise my voice for justice. So I picked up my phone right before I started. Somewhere in my thread they said, "Are you watching the news?" And someone said, "Oh, I guess I better turn it on." And I don't know the news, but I do know that I've been, as I talked about, I've got this voice that I have to use, as the song says. We have these voices that we have to use when things aren't going well for each other, when we're not taking care of each other. We have to speak up. We have to make sure that we start taking care of not just the people in our house or in our town or in our city or in our state or in our country, but around the world. We have to use our voices to take care of everybody. And that has been a real shift for me since COVID, uprisings of 2020, to think more about, I have this instrument, which I enjoy using, but I also have a responsibility to use it to affect the changes that we need to see in our cities, in our towns, in our states, in our country, and so we have to raise our voices. Raise my voice for justice. I'm gonna raise my voice for justice. I'm gonna raise my voice for justice. I'm gonna raise my voice for justice. I raise my voice for justice. I raise my voice for justice, 'cause I believe. And the metronome is still clicking along. That's why you use headphones. So one of the things that happened in 2020 is that we couldn't sing together, right? And so that was really painful for me as a singer person. And I was going to online singing things. That's not really singing together. I mean, it was being together, and that was important. But, you know, when you put on your computer and you mute it, and then you just kind of yell at it, that's not the same thing as singing together. So I was at one of those, and I saw somebody who was leading some singing and was working with this machine that I now have. I was like, what is it? Where does it come from? How do I get one? And, you know, like a week later, I had placed my order. And then, like 6 months later, I figured out how to use it. So when I first got the machine, I really was just sort of using it to arrange things that I had been singing in groups. So I just did some live looping, which took a little more practice. But some of the first things I did with this machine were to just layer in parts so I could have a band of myself to sing along with. So we'll do one of those, turning channels. This is a song by a Canadian group called the Weird Sisters, W-Y-R-D, that I learned a long time ago in one of my first a cappella groups. And I think it might need a little rewriting, but we'll just do it as is for now. There are some pretty stereotyped gender roles in the song, and you know, we can all do these things, not just the boys. Standing in the playground, your typical young boys arguing over who has the most toys. One to the other with a gleam in his eye. Well, I've got so many you can't count that high. I got 3,000 million, 2,410. You think you can beat that? Well, you better think again. I got millions more where that came from. I got more where that came from. Sooner or later, these boys think I'm men. They play those boys' games all over again. One's got his soldiers ready to die, and so many bombs you can't count that high. And I got 3,000 million, 2,410. You think you can beat that? Well, you'd better think again. They got millions more where that came from. There are more where that came from. Shivering in the darkness on a February night, counting on the stars above to send me some light. How many are there holding up the sky? Well, there are so many I can't count that high. And there are 3,000 million, 2,410. You think you can beat that? Well, you better think again. But there's only one world where we come from. One world where we come from. 3,000 million, 2,410. There are 3,000 million, 2,410. I got 3,000 million, 2,410. There are 3,000 million. It does feel a little bit like passing a test. And I get to the end of the song and everything ends with me.
It's impressive.
It's just like, gold star for Sarah, that's 2 in a row.
Wow.
Yes, but if you have questions, comments, feel free. I'm gonna sing another song that I put in the machine. And this is an example of, I'm actually part of a theater fellowship right now, which is interesting because I'm not a theater person. So I'm feeling myself being stretched and encouraged to grow. But one of the things that made me apply for a theater fellowship was that I was having this experience with songs where it's like, okay, I was singing this song about this, but now the context has changed, and now I'm singing this song about a whole other thing. And that's what happened with this song, which is a song from Amos Lee, wonderful singer-songwriter. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, there needs to be an a cappella version of this. And I never got a group to learn it, so hence my friend the boss. There is now an a cappella arrangement of this tune called Arms of a Woman. I am at ease in the arms of a woman, although now most of my days are spent alone. 1,000 miles from the place I was born. When she wakes me, she takes me back home. I am at that she was there, that she arrived smelling of home cooking and bathed in light, kissed his brow, gathered him in her arms, and carried him home, and carried him home. I am at ease in the arms of a woman, although now most of my days alone, 1,000 miles from the place I was born. When she wakes me, she takes me back home. I am at ease in the arms of a woman, although now most of my days are spent alone. 1,000 miles from the place I was born. When she wakes me, she takes me. When she wakes me, she takes me. When she wakes me, she takes me back home. So reimagining songs, very wonderful thing. Another thing that I can do with the boss, or the boss will let me do, is I have a couple of backing tracks in here, so we can change up the amount of sound in the room. Some of the singing I do is in the jazz genre with instrumentalists, and so this is a song of mine called Baby. Remind myself of what jacket's on. That's Pete Whitman on the clarinet. Yeah, there you go. I'll tell him you clapped. Maybe the sky's gone dark. Oh, Mr. Moon has turned blue. Maybe it seems that you've lost all your dreams. Maybe it's over for you. Maybe the rain's coming down. Storm after storm keeps rolling in. Seems like tomorrow might be full of pain and sorrow. Maybe it's time to give in. Maybe the shiniest silver lining is only found within the darkest clouds. Could be the tables are turning. Maybe you're gonna win. Your ship is on its way in. Maybe the sun's about to shine. Maybe those clouds are clearing fast. I'm hoping for you that all your dreams come true. Maybe it's over at last. That's my friend Steve Robert on the piano. He played at the old Birdhouse every time. Such a lovely player. We say he listens with his whole body. Maybe the shiniest silver lining is I had to put my thinking cap on and the microphone in the mic stand. And with a shout out to Sir Ian Kirby, who suggested that land acknowledgements don't always need to be spoken. How are we doing? You staying cool? Wrapped with attention? Just like 13 or 14 more things here.
It's very good. You're doing well.
Thank you. I said, we're making it happen. No, again, I really appreciate, well, I always appreciate the opportunity to sing. And I appreciate getting to combine lots of different things that I do in one show for people who are nice and friendly. Oh, yeah, this is a nice idea. So here's another project that came out of the sorry, something is still running. It's not letting me change channel. Came out of the working with the. Oh, I'm here to quit. That's the problem. Working in my house by myself. All by myself. I sang a lot of songs all by myself. And so another thing that happened is that I found these, my brother, who's a drummer, tipped me to this YouTube channel. Oh, what's his handle? Sunny Bass D, Sunny D Bass, something like that. Bassist who was just out recording bass line, play along tracks for other people to practice with and play with. I was like, well, that's cool. So we get to hear a little bit of Sunny D B bass's voice because he counts in this too.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
There was a boy, a very strange enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy, with sad eyes, very wise was he. Then one day he passed my way, as we spoke of many things. This he said to me, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is how to love, be loved in return. It wasn't that long ago. a few 100,000 moons. Wasn't that long ago when she was as big as the sky. People forget she used to sleep in the ocean, and her breasts and knees made mountains. Wasn't that long ago, a few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. She used to take up space. They called her beautiful, so beautiful. And in remarking on her beauty, they separated her from it. And she was no longer beautiful. There was beauty, and there was she. Beauty and she. The separation broke her heart. And she grew small, tried to disappear. She thought if she grew small, the fear might disappear. But when she grew small, the fear grew tall. When her heart broke and the pieces fell, they drifted to the bottom of the sea, where they have lain for a few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. Wasn't that long ago when she was as big as the sky? She tried to remember feeling large, tried to remember feeling enough, tried to remember. She lay in the bottom of the sea and looked at the stars above, called to the ones she loved. She said to me, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is how to love, be loved in return, be loved in return. How to be loved and be loved in return. So technically I have 3 things left on my list. I'm thinking that I'll do 2 of them. Unless you're crying for more. So the boss has 100 channels. They are all full of something. 100 channels, there are 5 tracks on channels. Apparently they say you can infinitely loop on the tracks. I've not tested that theory, but you can go for a long time. And so what happened with this next thing is I have no idea when I recorded this. I had no memory. It was in the machine. I was somewhere and they needed me to send some sound to make sure the PA was working. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's called In the Night. I don't think I named it that. Or maybe I did this in a dream. Like maybe I got up and ran the loop station in the middle of the night. So I'm just going to sing along with it, and maybe we can have In the Night come to mean something, or maybe it'll be something else. I mean, there's doubling and effects. I don't remember doing any of this. But, you know, those early days of being at home by myself with the machine, I probably sang a lot. So we have to say thank you, past Sarah, for recording all of that. This beautiful room, I'm going to do, this is an honor list, but I'm going to do a new song of mine. Because I've been singing a lot, and these are the times that it needs to be sung, it feels like. So let me get myself in a new key. Sometimes it's easier to pretend that I don't see problems happening in the world, got nothing to do with me. I live my life with compassion and care. How could I be responsible for what's happening over there? Sometimes it's easier to cover up my eyes, stop looking for the truth, or at least stop checking for the lies. People who know me tell me I'm good and kind, so how could I be responsible for problems that are in mine? I don't know, but don't blame me. Don't make me look at the things I can't unsee. I don't know, please let me hide. Keep the vision of myself hold inside. Sometimes it's easier to pretend that we're all free. Write a check or sign a pledge, but let someone else march in the streets. I live my life not hurting anyone, so how could I be responsible for something I haven't done? Sometimes it's easier to whitewash history, erase the torments of the past and refuse to think critically. Everyone I know lives exactly like me. How could it be possible that some of us aren't free? I don't know, but don't blame me. Don't make me look at the things I can't unsee. I don't know, you gotta let me hide. Keep the vision of myself I hold inside. Sometimes it's easier to act helplessly, decide the trouble's too far away and refuse to feel guilty. The problems are so vast, well, how could I make a dent? Best to keep moving forward than struggle to repent. Sometimes it's easier to look the other way, shut my mouth to keep the peace when there are things that I should say. But it's so much easier to do what I've always done. You can't hold me responsible, I'm not the only one. challenging myself to keep looking, keep speaking. When sometimes it would be nice to just pretend that those things aren't happening. Since they're not happening to me, it's not really the way we should be with each other. So for my final selection, a friend of mine, also during when we were not singing together in places, I was asked to create some sound beds or sound ideas for a song circle that was happening online that was about praying, singing as prayer to affect the world. And so I did this writing for that didn't end up being used in the actual event, but has become a piece of its own. And when I was working on it, I sent the text to a friend of mine in Pittsburgh. And she plays the harp and lots of other things, and so she made me this beautiful sound bed of music that I have started doing the piece over. So thanks, Suzette, for the music. Let our prayers fall like water. Let our prayers fall like tears. Fall from our lips and settle like leaves. Let our prayers find their way into the closed heart. Wounded, scarred, in need of tending and care. Let our prayers fall like water. Let our prayers move our muscles to shift the obstacles in our paths. Let our prayers move like water. Let our prayers pound like the blood in our beating hearts. Pound like the blood in my beating heart. Pound like the blood in your beating hearts. Insistent and life-giving. Let our prayers move like an elevation, an evolution, a revelation, a revolution. Let our prayers move like let our prayers move within and without churches, mosques, temples, synagogues. From the highest highs to the valleys low, in the glaciers and the oceans, in the waves and the wilds, let our prayers move like water, gentleness that wears away rock. Let our prayers move like water. In babbling brook and bird song, on the wind and breeze, through the trees, let our prayers move. Let our prayers move like breath, like fire, like breath and fire, cracking open seeds we need to grow and change. Let our prayers move. Let our prayers do. Let our prayers do all that we are not yet sure, not yet able, not yet willing to do. Let our prayers do all that we are not yet willing, not yet sure, not yet able to do. Let our prayers move like water. prayers find their way to a hurting heart on the other side of the world. Let our prayers move like wind, like rain, like water. Let our prayers fall like water. Let our prayers fall like tears, fall from our lips, fall from our lips and our hearts, fall from our lips to settle like these. Feel free to dash if you need to dash, but it occurred to me that we didn't do a sing-along. And so I will be the leader, sing it, it's kind of a small group, but move your lips, you're far enough away, I won't tell you. I wrote the song last year. I don't remember when I wrote the song, a while ago. The chorus, you will sing the chorus, I will sing the verse. The chorus goes, sing, sing, sing. That's the first part. Sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. I mean, if it's too low, find a different note. Sing, sing, sing. Back to the first thing. Sing, sing, sing. We'll sing our way through. We'll sing our way through. And harmonies are great. So first line. Sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. We'll sing our way through. Yeah, and you just catch that last line. That's the important one. I'll sing the other parts. So the verse, and there's really, I guess, one and a half, goes like this. When my heart is aching, when the world is breaking, when I'm mad or blue, when all I know are hurting, when nothing is working, I've found a thing I can do. I sing, sing, sing. I sing, sing, sing. I a project that I worked on with a bunch of instrumentalists. My brother is the drummer on that project. He's actually the drummer on both of my CDs. Dean McGraw's on that project called What the Music Says Do. And the other project, the other CD I have with me is not available anywhere else. I'm behind on my digital release. It's from a project that I did back in 2014, an improvised vocal and drum work called Between, A Journey Through the Middle. So that's Bruce Henry, Libby Turner, Amy Bryant, and me on vocals, and my brother Andreas. So the instrumental one you can find in other places, so if you just want to listen to it, What the Music Says Do is on all the places you'd expect to find it. Between is here, in a CD sleeve. So if you're interested in a CD, I'm happy to sign things and answer questions. And, you know, I'm not in a hurry to leave the air conditioning, but they might be in a hurry to close the building. So.
There's some cookies and
Ooh, and there's
whatever.
cookies.